Shit.
Some of these license plates here, the older ones. Remember I brought a bunch to Shanghai with me?
And then there's a cab, a bathhouse door. And then this was an auto repair guy. This was at his auto repair shop. And the first one was 1918. We're missing 1920, so if you find it, we'll take it. So the prisoners used to make license plates, right, because they were made out of metal, and we got them every year. But the car dealerships only got plates in 1944 because the metal went to the war. So we had Coronation Year, Diamond Jubilee, Golden Jubilee, Home of the RCMP, and Canada Centennial here. And in 77, we went from all numbers to letters and numbers.
Yeah,
You remember that? And then stickers.
I do, yeah.
Those stickers.
I still got them.
Oh, they're horrible. Horrible. And then there's four ladies that had a lot of hats. They were citizens of this area. We have some old pictures turned into AI. AI used to turn them into real life. And then we have some newspaper clippings. And then the button dress, which Flora, the kids love it.
Yeah.
And cameras and the phones. So yeah, so just take a look around, just like. Yeah, so this is a song. Did you see our molar of a Manitou Beach in 1959? So it's estimated to be about 12,000 years old. And that was confirmed by the Royal Saskatchewan Museum in Regina. Yeah, they're this little. So comic books, the sea monkeys, you know, you'd mail and then you'd get this package and then you'd add water and the fish would come to life. So Rob Bennett was still fishing in 1990. So the Dubeck family from New York came in the early years, 30s, 40s. You can see on that back wall here how they collected in barrels, and then there's their processing table, also simple back in the day.
Oh,
Yeah, so then that was shipped back to New York, and then they the final product was frozen brine shrimp and tropical fish food. Yeah. Yeah, so, and then Rob Bennett said that he did it in the 90s, but after that there was no money in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but before there was money in it,
There's
so.
no question, there's still
Yeah,
a business of that.
I think there is, but I don't know who's doing it or how or from where. So this is the history of the bathhouses. So that's Gustav and Gertrude Uman. He was declared the first physiotherapist in 1945 for Saskatchewan, and there's Uman Park named after them at Manitou Beach. So there's history there. People would build bathhouses, get tubs and fill them with water, and that's where we soaked. So here we have where they collected salt, and then they made hills, and then the hills were made to dry, and then they put them through a sifter. So you see here, Bella and Debbie Fargo were, that's their final product after they cleaned the salt, because there would be gravel in it. So these are products that we've had over the years. Those green bottles there from 1910 to 1917, bottled mineral water was shipped out by railroad to markets. I'm not sure who drank them, but they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're got chemistry or you're a chemist or like, the properties of the lake water are listed here. So
Oh, yeah,
magnesium
magnesium sulfate.
sulfate, which is known as Epsom salt,
Yeah.
sodium sulfate, which was named, this mineral was named Glauber's salt. And two people said to me, oh, my grandmother used to give this to me. So that was a laxative. Calcium sulfate, like in milk, potassium sulfate, source of potassium like in bananas. Sodium chloride, main ingredient in common table salt. Magnesium bicarbonate softens skin. Silicas for the bones. So I guess if you drink it, you're on your way to something.
There you go. Healthy, yeah.
Yeah, and then,
Is there any other lakes, salt like this one?
yeah, Quill Lake's just north of here, but I heard there was Cache Shallow. So that was dismantled in 53. The Chalet Pool burned down in 83. And every Sunday it was emptied, and there was this much salt. Because there was a lot of salt before. When you got out of the water, like in the early years, you were white. And I remember, like even in the 60s, there'd be a week I'd go, oh, there's salt. You know, you would find it everywhere.
Yeah.
Like it was thick. And now it's coming back, so.
What caused the fires? The pool burned down?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, don't touch it.
A QR code, they came in the summer, operated their businesses and left like others, but they were renting, and the machine will eventually buy. Yeah, so we were really decided. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, just the community and Orange models. And then this is 1924 again. These people just arrived. People with vehicles were always obligated to take people to where they're supposed to go. And then the roundhouse was a nice feature. Yeah. So that was a good feature in Waterous. So Waterous was named after one of the vice presidents and general managers of the CNR. And it was, no, it's all the train station. Yeah, and they were really hard to maintain. So we call this the alphabet line, because when the railway came, they built the railway in the towns, they named in alphabetical order. Yeah, so we have A, B, C, D, all the way to Z, and then alphabet. This is a nice little story of a woman. The first Poland was in this dress, that's all she had. Ended up in Drake. and married a guy. Anyways, you can just read the story there if you like. And I don't have to tell you about the post offices.
Yeah.
And the last thing here is Tobias Yordahl. Did I tell you this already? No. Tobias Yordahl was one of the first. He's the one that moved the store. And he was an inventor, so he made this ice sprinkler for peddling curling ice. He made this dump truck, so you can see in the picture here, the dump truck. Yeah, this is a smaller version, but yeah, anyway, so that was him. That was in the early 1900s. So that's just the highlight, and you can just roam around and read. And when these people are done, we'll call you into the room, and just you take as much time as you want.
Thank you very much.
Okay? Well, actually, the video's just ending, so.
Oh, okay. Sure, okay.
How'd you like that? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that is good.
They probably just heard that.
What are the names? What are the names of the children? And they were, okay. And where did they live?
Their mom's name is Kenya.
I think, oh, their dad's from